What's up YouTube? I'm back in the still standing garage, and in this video I'm finally going to spray the bumpers and all these other miscellaneous pieces, which I'll show you in a bit. What took a long time to get ready or prep was these bumpers, like I mentioned in the last video if you didn't see that one, and if you're a new viewer, getting all in here and these openings here, sanding that to make sure that everything sticks or the paint sticks correctly. I had to really take my time and do it, so it took a while to do that. All these other pieces were real simple to sand. They were ready to go same day, but these bumpers took me a while. So I have the mirrors and everything else hanging over here. I'm not gonna spray them while they're hanging there. I am gonna take them off and try to spray them closer to the exhaust over there. So these fillers right here, the bumper fillers, I guess these should be called, I'm not sure what they're called, but they go on the top of the tail lights. So the last time I sprayed these, I sprayed them the way that they are here, and they were flapping around. I'll put a clip here to show. As I was primering the pieces here, they were flapping around and I didn't like them. I didn't like the way it was spraying. So what I ended up doing is I put some mixing sticks, 2 of them, taped them to the back, and then I am planning on taking them off from up there and holding it from here, so that way when I'm spraying it, it's not flapping around and I have better control of the piece. Obviously when I'm spraying paint or color, I do want to make sure that I get good coverage and it's not, you know, varying from one area to the other. So those pieces are ready to go. On some of these pieces, I did put pieces of wood here to bring them higher than the actual stand, because as they touch the stand, they kind of sunk into the stand a little bit, and I wanted to get paint all underneath, make sure I get paint down there, and then same thing over here, all down there. I mean, I know you're not going to be able to see it, but it's a cleaner job, I guess, when you put the rest of the stuff that goes around it. Makes it look real nice and clean. Same thing on this piece here. I did put a piece of wood under it to bring it higher than the actual stand, because I do want to get paint back here as well, down there. And like I said, it touches the stand and it will prevent me from painting that area where it's sitting on here. But here in this area, I'm going to be able to spray the sealer, paint, and or color and clear. All these pieces have already been hit with wax and grease remover. They're ready to go. All I have to do is tack them off. I do want to wet the floor, so let's get straight to the mixing and spraying. Let's go. Okay, so I sprayed one coat of the sealer. I did have to go back to these bumpers and make sure I covered all these areas, all in there, all those openings. There was some areas that I didn't cover with the first coat, so I had to go back and just respray those. Same thing in here, all in there. I wanted to make sure those are covered up and sealed up. Same thing on the rear bumper, but other than that, everything else covered real nice. Looks real good, real smooth. I didn't have any issues with how the sealer sprayed out. Same thing with the smaller pieces. I covered everything that I wanted. All down there, like I showed it earlier, down there, the back side, and then same thing with the license plate holder here. Everything covered real nice. It's ready to go. These pieces too, everything worked out how I wanted it to work out by me holding it from here. I think I need to put some more tape because it felt like it was gonna fall off, and the last thing I want is to be spraying color or clear and then it just snaps off the tape and it falls. So the quarter panel extensions, same thing, everything looked really good. Didn't have any reactions. Rear view mirror, no reactions whatsoever. Probably looks dark on camera, but it looks good in person. It laid out real nice. Like I said, no issues at all. So now I gotta reset the booth up and then start mixing the color, wet the floor, tack it off, spray, let's go. ended up spraying 4 coats of that Midnight Blue Pearl on all the pieces. I was planning on doing a drop coat after the 4th coat, but after looking at the pieces, everything looks really nice. Doesn't look like there's anything that's spotted or tiger stripe or anything like that, so decided not to do a drop coat. I was able to look at everything and make sure I covered everything that I wanted, like all in those gaps like I was mentioning, so everything turned out pretty good. There's an area in this back bumper that I really don't like. That's on me. I'll show you guys right now. It's on me. I missed it, or I don't know what happened. I'll show you. You'll be able to tell. There's like some cracking on the bumpers. And I mentioned it in one of my videos. Let me see right here. Dang, you can't really see it. You see, yeah, you see it right there, and then right there. So like I mentioned before, these bumpers are really old, and it is what it is. I mean, I was able to take out the majority of the cracks that were up here. All up here, there was a lot of them. I was able to put glaze there, but in that area there, missed it. It is what it is. I'm gonna put some clear on it and just let it run like that, let it go. And then these other pieces, real nice, didn't have any issues. This right here looks pretty good. There's an area right there, I touched it already. Well, good thing it's kind of dry, but that area right there, you see that? You'll be able to see it with the clear, but there was a spot right there that I had put some of that glazing putty and try to even it out. I guess I didn't do a good job there, so I just wanted to show you guys those areas. Not everything comes out perfect, so all in here came out real nice. Like the way that turned out. There was a bug that landed on this mirror right here. It was on the top side, which is the bottom side of the mirror, and I was able to take it out. It was on the first coat. I was able to take it out, and after laying the last 3 coats, it was able to even out really nice, so I'm gonna be okay with that. All these sprayed out real good, real nice. I'm gonna go ahead and let this flash out for an hour. I'm gonna start mixing the clear, and then we're gonna start the spraying. Let's go. And here are the results, YouTube. I'm really happy with this session, how it went down. Everything worked out really good. Look at that back bumper, really good. Minimal orange peel, which is good because I'm not planning on cutting and buffing these. Look at that, real nice. There's still some trash in there as expected because of my environment, but it's a lot less than I've gotten before, so it's really good. You wouldn't believe this, but I ran out of clear. I only sprayed 2 coats of clear on the bumpers and a little bit on that filler there. And but these are the results. I'll show you the little pieces that are hanging over there. I only sprayed 1 coat because I did run out. I realized that I was running out, or that I ran out when I mixed it. I mixed 2 cups and it wasn't enough. I realized that it wasn't enough. I really wanted to do 3 coats. Look at that. Like I said, orange peel, but not as bad as the car. When I cut and buff the car, I'll go more into detail of the orange peel. I'll get closer to the car, so stay tuned for that video. But yeah, so I realized that I ran out, that I was running out, and I wasn't gonna be able to lay the 3 coats as planned. So I decided that I wanted to at least spray 2 coats on the top of the bumpers here, and then the front. Same thing on that bumper. I didn't spray the 2nd coat on the bottom here because this is the bottom of the bumper. Same thing on that bumper over there. I did spray, like I will say, 1.5 coat on this one. There's more orange peel on this one, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. Check that out. Real good. Real nice. Same thing on this side. Little license plate holder. See that orange peel there? But I'm good with it. I mean, if I could get the buffer on this piece here because it's a lot flatter, then I'll probably cut and buff this, because this is the piece that you could actually see when you're looking at the back of the car. I do have the chrome strips for this. These Montes have a chrome strip that goes on each side, one on that side, one on that side, and then one on top on the, I believe it's on the trunk lid, but I do have that piece too. So check out these pieces here. These pieces here, I only sprayed 1 coat. Look at that. Look at that, real nice. I'm not planning on cutting and buffing this one. Like I said, there's orange peel on here, but I'm really happy how these turned out. That's 1 coat, that Grand 7, 1 coat. I don't see these getting that much wear and tear. The ones that I was worried the most about was like the mirrors and the quarter panel extensions here, but these turned out pretty good too. As you can see, orange peel is still on there, but I'm okay with it. I'm pretty sure that after I cut and buff the quarter panel, you might not be able to even tell that there's orange peel there. Now on the mirrors, no orange peel whatsoever. Look at that, clean. And you know what I think it was that these came out so clean like that, not that much orange peel or minimal orange peel, was because since I was, for example, if I was holding it right here in front of me and I was spraying the piece over there by the exhaust, I was getting too close to it. And I was actually afraid that I was gonna run it because I was getting too close. But getting too close, look, those are the results. That's crazy. Same thing on this one here. This is 1 coat. Like I said, this is 1 coat of Grand 7 on these pieces here, on all these pieces here. So that's the result on these. Really like the way that it turned out. The clear coat, I sprayed it at 35 PSI, like I put in the subtitle. I should have tightened up on the fluid a little bit, just like half a turn or 1 turn, and tried it out. But I really like how this session turned out. When I sprayed the car, I did spray it with 33 PSI and the fluid wide open as well. And I got more orange peel on that one. I mean, on these bumpers, since they're plastic, they're different material. You know, you're not gonna get that much orange peel, but I am happy with the result. Look at that. Look at that. Trash, but it's all good. It's all good. And then the bottom here, I don't know if it looks like, yeah, you could be able to tell. It looks like orange peel, but actually these bumpers have a texture on the bottom, and that it makes it look like orange peel, but that's how it already was. But I'm not worried about it because it is the bottom of the bumper. Another thing I wanted to mention, as you could tell, this isn't the way that these panels or these bumpers go on the car. And after doing a lot of research, I really wanted to find out if I was okay with spraying them this way, because this is a pearl color. And my understanding is if you're spraying a solid color, you're okay to spray any way you want. You can set up the panels any way you want. But with pearls and metallics, you're supposed to set them up the way that they go on the car. But like I said, after doing research and asking a lot of questions, I was told that I was okay to spray them this way, because these are panels that you're not going to be able to really tell because they go in the front and the back. And then these other pieces are very small. I mean, if I was painting the door laying down like this and off of the car, then that's where, you know, after looking at it in the sun, you'll be able to tell that's a different color. It'll look like a different color because of the pearl, the way that the pearl or the sun shines off of the pearl. But I just wanted to mention that because I was interested in that and I really couldn't find a lot of videos on that. And I just wanted to throw it in this video and mention that. We're going to find out after I put them on. We're going to see if it actually makes a difference. And I'll let you guys know on that. And let me show you that part where those cracks were at. You can kind of see them right there. It won't focus, but they're right there. You can see them on camera there. But they're not very noticeable. I think once it's on the car, the bumper's on the car, you won't be able to tell. I mean, unless you get this close to it. So you can see it a little bit better. It looked worse when I sprayed the sealer and the base, but now with the clear, it doesn't look that bad. Just wanted to show you that. And now it's time to start cleaning up. As you can see, there was a bit of overspray. You can see it on the floor there, but all that could be swept up, which is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna clean up this garage. But it's ready to go. The booth handled how it was supposed to handle. I'm really happy with that. Thank you for watching. Let's go.